Right now, all quiet here across central Alabama. Looking at WVTM 13 live Doppler, we've seen some showers here and there, but no major problems whatsoever. A few brief downpours developing southeast of Alexander City. We've seen some sprinkles up here along Sand Mountain, Lookout Mountain, and up toward the Huntsville area, but virtually nothing around Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, and it has gotten hot around here this afternoon. Broke a record high today in Tuscaloosa at 87. Montgomery hit 88. And right now we're watching thunderstorms that are northwest of us over parts of Missouri and Iowa. This is a zone to watch for severe weather because of the strong jet stream that is racing in aloft over Texas and Arkansas and up into Missouri. And because of the position of that and where it's headed, most of the really active weather with this severe weather outbreak is going to wind up staying west of Alabama. Another tornado outbreak expected here in Arkansas and Missouri tonight, as well as parts of Iowa and western Illinois. Up here, there could have some huge hail. Already had some potentially baseball-sized hail around Chicago this morning, and more thunderstorms are developing this afternoon. Potentially some strong tornadoes to our west, but that's the key. It stays west of Alabama here in the short term. Late tomorrow through Thursday, those storms are tracking eastward, but since the main energy goes up toward the Great Lakes, we're just catching the tail end of this line of thunderstorms late Wednesday into early Thursday. Primary issue here would be gusty winds and hail. I can't rule out a rotating thunderstorm that may produce a tornado, but the odds of that seem fairly low. And the greatest threat is northwest of Birmingham, Jefferson County, Blount County, Tuscaloosa County, northwest up through Jasper, Arley, Cullman, over to Hamilton, and then up toward the Shoals. So here's the bottom line. Heavy storms come in after sunset tomorrow evening, likely closer to about 10 p.m. Some have some gusty winds and hail, and this is mainly northwest of Birmingham. Some of the same places that we dealt with rough weather last week will have another chance of at least a few stronger storms. Marion, Winston, Cullman counties in particular. The farther south we go, the less likely it is. The farther north, the more likely that active weather will be on the northwest side of the metro area. Here's how the storms are going to track toward the east overnight. This is tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. More storms out there close to Memphis. They move toward northwest Alabama late tomorrow evening, and then by 10 to midnight, we've got some pretty active thunderstorms from Hamilton up toward Russellville, and those are tracking up into the Huntsville area. And then more scattered storms are going to continue through the day Thursday, but the majority of the rain, not just the storms, but the majority of the rain is staying northwest of Birmingham. Now, that changes going into Friday and Saturday. A pretty good soaking rain sets in across the state Good Friday through Saturday, but good news right now is I think Easter Sunday is looking mostly dry, just a little damp with a mostly cloudy sky and some cool temps.